going on, guys? This is day 3 of Lake Fork. The last couple of days have been very good to us, so let's see if day number 3 will be even better. Day 1 we caught 2 4-pounders, I think. Day 2 I caught 1 4-pounder and 1 8-pounder. And let's see if we can do better today on day 3. The weather's gonna be warm today, but it's supposed to get 10-mile-an-hour wind or something like that, which we can get out of in a lot of these pockets, so it won't be too shabby. Need a little bit of wind anyway. But the way I've been catching these fish, black and blue chatterbait, and they've all came off it. Throwing it in some thick cover. And throwing the chatterbait places where you'd be throwing a frog. But that's where them fish been at, and they've been hitting it every time. And big fish, they want to push up so bad, but this water temp is just being stingy with them. But it's almost right. Yesterday I found some 57-degree water. Some spots it would hit 58, but it jumped back down to 57. And that moon is getting just about right. So I got a feeling these fish are gonna be on beds right as I leave. I leave here tomorrow morning. Or not tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I get to fish tomorrow, and we leave Thursday morning. So we've got today and tomorrow to try to get a double digit. Will it happen? Who knows? Every cast at this place, you never know what you're gonna fucking get. A very healthy lake. If y'all haven't had a chance to fish this lake, you need to try it. In my opinion, probably the best lakes around. It's literally got every kind of habitat for a fish. I mean, you got bushes, you got reeds, grass, pads. I mean, whatever you want, it's got. Trees.
And I'm back.
All day.
Come on now.
Yesterday I did all right, but today wasn't too good.
Yesterday?
Do what?
You did good yesterday?
I caught 2 good ones, but I caught an 8 right there yesterday. But
we ain't done nothing.
really?
Yesterday we caught 2. We caught one that was about 6 pounds and one that was about 3.
Yeah, I caught a 4.5 and an 8, and a couple small ones.
We just, and I ain't been very good.
Yeah.
We had 3 bites yesterday, and out of 3 bites we caught 2 fish.
I got here Saturday, and I probably Saturday evening I got here. It was raining.
That's when we got here.
And I caught 5 or 6 during the rain.
Really?
And then after that it kind of slowed down. But I think I caught 4 or 5 4.5s.
Damn.
But nothing. Yesterday was the only big fish I really caught.
Yeah.
It's been slow for sure.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Water's finally kind of warming up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like yesterday evening, I found 58-degree water, but I didn't have a bite.
Actually, so we found water that got up to 60, but it's just mud.
Yeah.
It's 5 foot deep. Everything was great except for the water color.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing. Black and blue is what I've caught them on.
Really?
Every fish I've caught has been on black and blue chatterbait.
We did white chatterbaits.
See, I see everybody else throwing white. I didn't have a bite.
That's our 3 bites is on white chatterbaits, and your fish on black and blue. I don't think fish know what that is.
I don't think they know either.
They just making it up as
I mean, I've caught a good bit of fish, but they all just been super shallow. Like if I found grass and I could find a open water behind the grass to the bank, I'll catch a fish in it.
That's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we did yesterday.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
But hopefully, I figure this warm weather and the full moon's gonna get them on, but
That's what we was hoping for. Hopefully so. Hopefully it'll get better this afternoon.
I hope so. At least a little bit of warm weather. I wish this wind would quit.
That's a fact. Yeah. The wind would quit and it'd get warm, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
At least if we wasn't catching fish, it wouldn't be aggravating the fish.
I'm just trying to find some beds.
Yeah. We ain't seen none of them yet either.
I caught 1 on a bed.
Did you?
1. And that was it. That's the only bed I found. It was a 4.5 on the bed, but I think that 8 that was right over here, I think he was just feeding. I think it was on that little drop off right there and coming up to feed. Cause it's like 11 foot right there, 10, 15 foot off the bank.
We've seen a whole bunch of busted shad up on the top float. They ain't just dying for fun. Something's down there beating.
I seen yesterday I seen one feeding on bluegill. It knocked the bluegill out of the damn water. But yeah, I come here for one thing, and that's a double digit. If I can catch a double digit, I'll be happy. But hell, last year was my first year out here, and I think I caught 5 fish all week. So I've already made up for last year this year. crappie. Big old fat crappie too. Holy gator. That is a big ass alligator. Y'all look at that big old alligator. That's a big old gator right there. Big old Lake Fork gator right there. There's another one. Right there in the grass. Finally.